Welcome back, viewers. This news is from North Korea. Yes, heard it right. According to state media reports on Monday, North Korea organized mass rallies in Pyongyang to commemorate the 73rd anniversary of the start of the Korean War. During these rallies, approximately 120,000 workers and students participated and voiced slogans expressing their determination for a war of revenge against the United States. State news agency KCNA provided coverage of the event. Images shared by state media depicted a packed stadium with individuals holding signs that conveyed messages such as "Our shooting range extends across the entire US mainland" and "The imperialist US disrupts peace." The timing of Sunday's commemoration was significant, given concerns that Pyongyang may soon attempt another launch of its first military reconnaissance satellite. The goal behind this launch would be to enhance surveillance of US military activities, following an unsuccessful attempt on May 31st. According to KCNA, North Korea has declared that it possesses the most powerful ultimate weapon to retaliate against the United States. And the people of North Korea are filled with an unwavering determination to avenge their enemies. As nuclear-armed nation, North Korea has conducted tests of various weapons, including its largest intercontinental ballistic missile, thereby increasing tensions with both South Korea and the United States, the latter being the main ally of the South. In a separate report from the Foreign Ministry, North Korea accused the United States of actively seeking to instigate a nuclear war, citing the deployment of strategic assets to the region. It is important to note that North and South Korea are still technically a state of war. Since the 1950 to 1953, conflict ended with a truce rather than a formal treaty. Other disturbing news is from Syria. Witnesses and rescue workers reported that Russian jets conducted airstrikes on villages and towns near the northwestern Syrian city of Idlib on Sunday, resulting in the deaths of at least 9 civilians and numerous injuries. This escalation of violence occurred in the last remaining opposition stronghold in the country. The airstrikes carried out by Russian Sukhoi jets, according to tracking centers, targeted a busy vegetable market in Jisr al-Shoghor. The market was crowded with shoppers preparing for the Muslim Eid feast. The attack caused the deaths of at least 9 people and left 30 others injured, as reported by the White Helmets, an emergency response group supported by Western nations. In addition to the market attack, witnesses and rescue workers noted that the jets also targeted villages in the mountainous Jabal al-Zawiya region and the western outskirts of Idlib city. These areas are part of a buffer zone established by Russia and Turkey almost 5 years ago to halt major hostilities. There has been no immediate response from Russia or its Syrian army allies. Meanwhile, the Syrian army has been using artillery to shell rebel-held area in the countryside west of Aleppo. During previous instances of conflict, both Damascus and Russia have maintained that their targets are limited to insurgent groups, denying any indiscriminate attacks on civilians. The opposition-held northwest region along the Turkish border is home to over 4 million people, densely populated despite being the result of successive campaigns led by Russia that aimed to reclaim territory previously seized by rebel forces. In recent rounds of talks brokered by Russia, Damascus has demanded the withdrawal of Turkey's substantial military presence in the last remaining stronghold of the Syrian rebellion. The presence of Turkish troops in the region has thus far prevented Russia and Damascus from launching a final assault to regain control over the enclave. Tensions have escalated in recent days as Damascus has deployed reinforcements along the front lines to encounter the jihadist group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, the primary opposition faction in the region. According to diplomatic sources, Moscow has grown increasingly frustrated with Turkey, a major supporter of the rebels, accusing it of not taking sufficient action to remove jihadists from the buffer zone. And that's all, folks. That was the bulletin in brief for you. Stay informed, stay connected.